Shattered Stars. Personally, one of my favorite Elestrals announcements, but something that we still don't have too much information about. Just over a month ago, a quick video came out giving us a brief overview of what they were hoping to achieve with this quote-unquote subscription service. But with that, we got more of a structure and less of a concrete foundation. Hello everyone, my name's Anthony, and welcome to Nexus Elestrals. In today's video, we are going to be diving back into the world of Shattered Stars and not only dissecting what has been given to us already, but also theorizing about the future. We're bound to get an update in regards to Shattered Stars within the next couple of months, with Set 1 coming out and Set 2 on the way, but I've been thinking a lot since the initial announcement and have kind of been keeping in what I think's gonna happen and where I think this is going to go. Let's get into it. So let's actually get into what we know about Shattered Stars before we get into theorizing about what I think will happen with this information. So to start off, on screen now is a picture taken from the Elestrals Shattered Stars announcement video, which gives you a bit of a rundown of what you're going to be getting when you buy one. Now, as we know, Shattered Stars is a subscription-based service, meaning every single month you will pay a fee, and Adrive and the Elestrals team will send you an exclusive pack of cards, which could hold some rare and really cool artwork for cards you know and love. Now, all these numbers could be changed and affected in the future, but what was given to us just over a month ago is that each pack will include 4 common cards and 1 guaranteed holo. Now, you could get a full art, you could get a stellar, you could get a multitude of different arted cards, but you were guaranteed a holo. So don't worry, you're not going to be spending the money for the subscription service just to get 5 really boring cards. Now, the next thing that has also been shown to us is the prices that Adrive is hoping to actually charge. Now, again, everything is subject to change, so don't look at these prices and be like, shucks, that's way too out of my price range, I don't think I'll afford it. Because if everybody's thinking that and nobody's going to buy it because of that, Adrive's going to change something. But what was confirmed to us is that if you just want one standard pack, it'll be $10, and again, this is all plus shipping, so you have to pay for the shipping and tax for wherever you live. But for one standard pack, it's $10. Tier 2 for $15, you're gonna get 2 packs, so there's a bit of a discount instead of $20. For $30 or tier 3, you're going to get 6 packs, and then tier 4 for $45 is 11 packs. So as you can kind of see, the higher up in the tiers you go and the more bulky you buy, the more money you're technically saving, even though you are spending more. Per pack, it's actually less money the higher the tier list. And these are not confirmed numbers. He could add more tiers if people, there could be a booster box, who knows? But these are kind of your idea for how much each pack is going to be. Now, how much am I gonna buy? That would really come down to later down the line when I know a bit more information. But looking at these prices, I pay a Netflix subscription for more than this, so I would have to see how the shipping rates are, but overall, great prices, and most people were happy when this was announced. Now, the final thing that's probably the most important when it comes to actually understanding what Shattered Stars is, I'll once again put up on screen, it's everything that's included with the subscription itself. Now, you know that you're going to get those new artwork cards. The effects aren't going to be different, so don't worry for you meta players, but the artwork is going to be different. And you have a chance for those really rare cards that could sell for a lot on the secondhand market, or just look cool when you're playing the game. But there's also some extra benefits that are just overall helpful when it comes to continuing to play and buy Elestrals. So first, you are going to get early access to new products, and that is game-changing, not even just for meta when it comes to trying out new cards and new effects, but also for somebody who just really loves the game. That could be getting new playmats, that could be getting new plushies, that could be getting new packs with different artworks or different add-ons. There's so many different things that you could access in this if it's really this crazy where you get access to a bunch of new products. So it's really awesome to have that when you're paying however much the subscription service is. The next thing is that you're going to get exclusive cards within the Elestrals app. Now, I'm going to talk about that a bit later in the video more, but that's pretty cool because within the Elestrals app currently, we only have really boring card arts. I say boring, all the card arts are beautiful, but we don't have full arts, we don't have stellars yet, we don't have like the holo stuff. So currently we're just playing with standard cards, but having exclusive cards if you pay for the subscription service would be awesome. Then the next one is we're gonna get exclusive deals on the Illustrials shop. So for somebody who wants to buy a lot of these cards, having a deal will always help, and that's another thing I hope to explain later in the video. And finally, we'll get some behind scene look at production and development, which if you're a really big fan of Illustrials is always good to have, and just fills up more of your time with Illustrials content. With all of the review out of the way, we can kind of finally get into what I've been thinking about over the past month and a half, because I've had ideas going in and out of my brain faster than you can say Illustrials, because I am really invested in Shattered Stars and I think it could turn out great. Now, most of this is me just theorizing, but hey, Adrive, if you're watching, take some notes, because I think this would be really, really awesome to include, and you could even increase the price of Shattered Stars because of it, because some of these things that I've written down could be game-changing when it comes to supporting the Illustrials brand. But let's get on into it. Now, this first one isn't really much food for thought because I'm pretty set on this is going to happen. But one thing that was stated for subscription members is that we'll be getting exclusive cards in the TCG app. Now, we know their main source of income is going to be through in-game purchases. So instead of seeing ads or having to pay for the app itself, if you want to have a full art or a stellar instead of your normal card art, you could spend $2, $3 and purchase that. I don't know the prices aren't confirmed, but those aren't important for my point. So I feel like, and we know that in the Shattered Stars there's going to be exclusive art you can only get there, which will be on screen now. I feel like the exclusive cards in the TCG app, though that could mean anything, I feel like it will have something to do with those stained glass cards, the new holos, the new full art like spirits, things like that, as they're directly tied to the subscription, so why just give some random full art from the game? Again, I would be happy with some random full art because the full arts from set 1 and the Founders Edition look amazing, but I feel like the exclusive cards in Shattered Stars would also be exclusive for the TCG and app too, so instead of just randomly selling them in the shop, giving them to subscription members, I feel like just makes sense. Anyways, either way, I'm happy with that. The next thing, though, is very food for thought-ish. It's kind of like a, hey, Adrive, you maybe want to give this to us? And that's to do with deals in the Illustrial store. Now, a deal is a deal, and at the end of the day, no matter what deal I'm getting, it's still a deal, and it's still great for somebody who wants to buy a bunch of different product. But I think including something like free shipping for subscription members would attract way more people to actually buy it, because I know as somebody who likes to buy like things like displays, shipping is a lot of money to Canada, and as a member of Display you actually get all of that for free, so I can buy more and end up getting more product, and Display isn't really going to lose any money because I'm going to be paying for the shipping by just buying more product. Now, I know that's really hard because people live all around the world, and I'm kind of biased because I am living in Canada, so shipping is a tad bit more, but I think something as easy as that, though it may lose money in the short term, may gain you money in the long term. Now, I suck with logistics and I suck with numbers, and I don't run a company, so maybe shipping really is that big of a deal, but I think adding something instead of a physical like 20% off deal, 10% off deal in the shop, free shipping will make up for that. As somebody who wants to buy more stuff, but every single time I add, it costs more money, it's very discouraging, so free shipping is always a great thing. And I'm used to Amazon with those Prime Day deals. The last thing, though, and probably the least on my totem pole of things that I really, really want, but I think would be great, is a queue for the shop, and has to do with early access to new products that you stated. Now, having early access to any product is great, but I feel like including a queue for subscription members when you're releasing limited time deals, like Excess Kickstarter, or even holos in the future, kind of like that Halloween Pandasin that was out and there was only 50 of them, a queue would come in great for subscription members. As somebody who missed out on the Halloween Pandasin, I was pretty distraught and really, really wanted to get my hands on it, and now I have to buy it off of the insane secondhand market. So if I was a Subscription Plus member, maybe I got stuck in a queue, and boom, now I get to access and have a chance to buy the Pandasin before non-subscription members. I know that becomes a bit finicky because the subscription then becomes like mandatory mandatory if you want to get your hands on rare products from the Elestrals brand, but I don't know, it's always a wish, and hey, maybe it is going to be a part of it and I just predicted it, or maybe it's not and it's like, haha, Anthony, you're an idiot for thinking that. But nonetheless, all three things I just stated I think are very, very important to have and would be really, really awesome to actually see come to fruition. And that's that. This video was very fun to make as I kind of just rambled on. When I'm very passionate about something, I could talk your ear off for hours. So I hope it didn't annoy any of you and instead you picked up on some of my theories and ideas and were like, huh, I never really thought about it that way. And Adrive, if you're watching, hey, maybe you could hire me. I'm just kidding. But if you do like some ideas, I feel like all of them are plausible in what you're trying to achieve. I'm just not really good with logistics and actually understanding how to run a business. So some things may not be financially good for Elestrals, but they're all good ideas nonetheless, and I feel like many people would enjoy them, not just me who lives in Canada. But if you guys want more Elestrals videos, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Again, it's not mandatory, but it's always enjoyed. We just hit 30 subscribers, so thank you all for that. I've been loving the constant support. If you want to see videos I already have posted, though, I have a bunch on the channel, as well as some shorts. We just started a new series called Express Elestrals News, so if you want to keep up to date on anything Elestrals related, go check them out. I'm going to be posting them weekly and they're really, really fun to make. That being said, though, that is it for this video. I hope you're hyped for Shattered Stars because I am too. Fingers crossed we'll be getting more information soon. And with that being said, this is Anthony nexting off the video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.